Hello, Sci Fitness. Come on in. It's time to do some training. You know you want to. I'll wait just a moment for you guys to come in. But little introduction if you're watching. I'm Simon. I'm going to be taking the class today. We're going to be doing, of course, exercises for your hips, shoulders and core. It says it in the title a little bit. It's going to be not too high a tempo class today, but you'll get a little bit warmer. You'll get your pulse up a tiny bit, and hopefully you'll be left feeling pretty good, pretty mobile, and yeah, good all round, I think is the way I want to say it. So I'll leave that for your interpretation. All right, cool. We've got 9 different exercises. We're going to do a warm up first before we start all that, and yeah, we'll be done in half an hour. So all you need is just a little bit of space, maybe something on the floor that you can lie on or put your knee on to make sure it's a bit more comfortable. But apart from that, nothing, just your body. Ain't that great? Okay, so let's start down here on the floor. So I've got my mat down here. I'm going to put my knee all the way down on the floor. I'm actually going to show you from the side here. Now what I'm going to do, I'll switch legs. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to slide my hip forward. So this knee wants to be a little bit backwards. This foot wants to slide, this knee wants to slide forward. I'm going to push my chest up, push my hip forward, and then lift this arm up. Okay, there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to rock back. So this leg is nice and straight, and I'm going to reach for it with this opposite hand. Okay, coming across there. So we're getting a nice stretch in the back of the leg. We're holding that for 2-3 seconds. Then we come forward again. Hip comes forward, slide back this way, and lift up the same arm and leg. Oh, not the leg, don't lift that up. Okay, so then we can come between these two movements. Make sure you can feel a stretch in the front of the hip and here. So if you can't reach your feet, don't worry about that. Just go as far as you can. If that's here, then so be it. We're going to work on that over time. One more time. And here. Good. Alright, switch it around. So remember, get this knee backwards a little bit. I'm going to slide my body forward. Chest up a little bit. Lift this arm this time. Yeah, and then I slide backwards, straighten the leg. And then reach for this foot. Okay? We're going to do 4 of these. Lifting up. And stretching through. That's number 2. Up here. And stretch back here. Number 3. One more time, guys. Push forward. Lift up. Back. And through there. Great. Okay, now we're going to go sideways. So I'm going to put my foot all the way out to the side. I'm going to try and keep this leg nice and straight. And this knee sort of underneath the hip in a relatively straight line. Okay? So if you're like me, then maybe you're feeling a stretch in here already. It's not a bad thing. If you're not, then high five to you. But what we're going to do is we're going to focus on pushing the hips forward. So we feel a little bit in the front here and front here. But then we're going to slide back and come forward. Okay? Slide back. You can touch the floor if you need to. And push the forward. So it's all about your hips going towards this foot. And then forwards again. Okay? Back. Whilst this foot stays completely on the floor. And this knee stays straight. Okay, we're going to do 2 more. And last one. Good. Okay. Let's try the other side. Foot on the floor. Nice straight line up here. Okay. So we go back, down to here, and forward. Push your hips forward, guys. That foot completely on the floor now. This knee straight. Back. And forward. Back. And forward. Like I said before, you can put your hands on the floor. The most important part is we push all the way forward. 2 more times. And the last one. There. And forward. Good. Alright, shake that out. Let's stand up a little bit here. Okay, we're going into a deep squat. We're going to rotate round on both sides. Let me show you. We're going to squat down. We're going to rotate this way. rotate the other way, and then stand up. Okay, we're going to do 5 of these. Let's go, guys, as low as you can. Elbow into your knee here. Open up. That way, if you've been on my classes before, you've probably done this one. I really like it as a warm-up drill. But you can use it as an exercise on its own for mobility. Okay, try and lift your chest up a little bit more. Good. I've lost count, but I think I've got 2 to go. That way. Open up. That's it. And last one. Big circle round. Pull your chest up a little bit. And here. Good. Alright, guys. So, the first movement we're going to do today is a double movement. We're going to do a single leg deadlift and a Cossack lunge to the side. Now, if you've got space in your, wherever you are, apartment, garden, then you can just do it going backwards and sideways. I'll show you a version if you've got not got much space. But what we're going to do is I'm focusing on my right leg here. I'm going to push my hip back, reach down here. So this leg is feeling a stretch, and then I'm going to come up to here. Now with this leg, so the one that was just in the air, is going to the side, and I'm bending round whilst pointing that toe up. Okay, so I'll show you from the front. I'm going to do that single leg deadlift up to here, and then into that side lunge with the roller of the foot. If you don't have much space, then what we do is we do this version, turn 90 degrees, and go that way. All right? 5 on each leg, guys. Let's go for it. So, same leg, doing this deadlift each time. Side lunge, point the toe. Okay, so I'm just doing the same leg again. Up, turn. You don't have to turn, I'm just doing that so you can see. You can just go straight to the side there. We've done 3, all the way up. 4, and 5. Good, okay. I'm going to use the other leg. So let's do it, guys. This way, and up, and then to the side. Roll the foot, and back. Again. There, and back up. I'm going to show you from this side now. Deadlift. Up to the top. Lunge, roll the foot. Good, we're nearly there with this one. To the side, and back up. One more time. Up, to the side, and down. Very nice, guys. Okay, exercise number 2. We're going to bend the hips back. We're going to try and keep your back nice and straight. Now your hands hang down here. We're going to pull your elbows up to here, okay? So you're in this position. Alright, then we're going to rotate them 90 degrees. And then we're going to push your hands straight out. And then we do the reverse and stand up again, okay? So the idea is you're keeping your back straight. You pick up your elbow, rotate, reach, back, down, down. Okay? 5 of these. Straight back, pick the elbows up, rotate, push, in, down, down. And you can stand up if you want, you don't have to. Elbows, rotate, reach out, back, rotate down, there. Good. Straight back. And we're reaching as high as we can, following the line of your back, or as close to it as you can. Pull up, rotate, push, in, down, and up. I think we got one more time here. Up, rotate, push up, back down to where we came from, and relax there. Good. Okay, and the next one, the last one, before we do another round of these, we're going to do a stretch for the back of the legs, or back of one leg. So I've got one leg stable, I've got the other leg just slightly in front. I'm going to sort of brush my nails along the floor here, okay? So there, this one's the straight leg, this one's bent. I go down and push up, okay? Now, after I've done one of those, this leg here is going to go back and I'm going to push my hip forward. So I'm going to switch between those two. The first part of the stretch, you stretch the back of the leg. The second part, you stretch the front of the hip. Okay? 5 on one leg, 5 on the other. Okay, let's go, guys. Stretch there, back, push. Come up. Make sure you can feel that in the back of the leg. If you can't, then I want you to drop your hips back further. Step a little bit further forward and brush your nails along the floor. Or get even lower, back of your hands along the floor maybe. Good. This one we can have a slightly higher tempo with than the others. Nice. Okay, let's go for the other side, guys. So, stretch that way, lunge back, hip goes forward. So this one actually never really straightens out. It goes from here, now it's in a bent position again. But the other leg goes bent here, and then it's straight at the front of you. So there's a bit of work for this leg to do. Yeah, I think we've got one more. Down to the floor, push the hip, step forward, and relax. Nice, guys. So we have 3 movements there. We're going to do one more round. 5 reps on everything, or 5 to each side on the one-sided exercises. All right, single leg deadlift, plus a big step to the side, rolling the foot. Okay, let's do 5 of these, guys. All right, let's go. So here, up, step to the side, and back up. Again, up to here, and we're stepping to the side, roll this foot, and back up. There, up. Good, make it flow together, guys. Up. Keep it up. We've got the last one here on this side. Up, to the side, and back up. Good. Okay, exercise, the other side, sorry. Not exercise 2 yet. Remember, we're keeping the back straight, lifting the other leg behind you, up to there. Good. Good. 4 done, last one. Up. And 5. Very nice. Okay. Move your hips back. Lower back is straight. We pick the elbows up. We rotate. We reach. We do the reverse. And we stand up. That's 1. Let's go again. Deadlift down. Pick the shoulders up. Or the elbows rather. Extend. Back. Down. Down. Up. Straight back. Pick up. Reach up nice and high. Without changing the angle of your back. Okay, so you're working with the shoulders, not your back. Oh, yes. It's a tough one. Well, I find it tough at least. For my shoulders. And down there. Good. Okay, then the last one, we're going to feed the chickens, as it's called, and step back. Okay, let's go. Down here. Step back. Push your hip. Step forward, nice straight leg, and then a bent leg as you drive the hip. Number 3, and 3. Number 4, second half of 4. Last one, there, and there. Good. Okay, other leg. Straight leg, scoop, place it behind you, push your hip. So it's just maybe a second or 2 in this position here, pushing forward. Keep your balance. Push. This is number 4 here. Last one, scoop. And 5. And relax. Cool. So those ones you can easily put into your work day as well if you're just feeling a little tight from sitting at the office or sitting at home on the computer. throwing in a few of those to each side. Really good just for loosening you up there. Okay, next 3 exercises are on the floor, okay? In fact, all the next ones are on the floor. So you need a mat, okay? Something comfortable on the floor. I'm going to bring the camera down here. Look at this, technical level up. Alright, so what we're going to do, the first one, you've got 3 options. Option 1, knees on the floor. Option 2, knees off the floor. Option 3, straight body, okay? But no matter what position you choose there, we're going to be squeezing the shoulders together and pushing them apart, okay? Squeeze and push, okay? But you've got the 3 options for your legs, okay? So we're going to do one of those. So for example, this one, and then we're going to pick the hips up and move back. And then we do one more again, okay? And we're going to do 6 through of these. Alright guys, choose which one you want to do, either on the floor, off the floor, or straight legs. I'm going to show you all 3. First ones, let's go. Squeeze your shoulders, push them all the way apart, lift your hips, and slide back. Back down to here. I'm going to do the same one again. Squeeze, push, lift the hips. Okay, if you want to try the harder version, let's lift your knees up. Again, squeeze, push, same here, and back, same again. Squeeze, push, moving back. And we can also try the hardest version, straight legs, tense stomach, squeeze, push, stretch back. And again, squeeze, push, slide back, and rest there. Good. That's exercise number 1. Okay, exercise number 2. You've got 2 options on this one. We're going to start in this position just off the floor, okay? So you need to activate your stomach muscles here and strong shoulders. When we do this one, you can either reach with one hand, then the other hand, then one leg goes back and the other leg goes back. That's option 1. Option 2 is we do one arm and the other leg at the same time. For example, I do my right arm on my left leg and back, then the other side and back, okay? So you can either do 3 full rounds of that first version, or you can do 6, so 3 to each side of that second version, okay? I'm going to do 1 of the first one and then 2 of the second version. Let's go guys, knees off the floor. Option 1 was straight arm, kick the leg back, kick the other leg back, okay? Option number 2, one arm, one leg, same time, and then the other one. And again guys, 1 more round through, and we'll do a bonus one as well on each side, and relax. Good, that's exercise number 2. Exercise number 3 is, it's one that feels good. It will feel like you're not getting very far in this one, but it's a great one for your lower back, for anyone that needs that working. So the arms go straight out to the side, both arms. I've got my other one over here. Now my left arm is here. It's reversed on your screen, I know, but this is my left arm. I'm going to bend my right leg, lift my hip, and try and touch this hand with this foot, and then swing it back around. Of course, I can't do that. I can't touch it, but I'm trying to. That's the goal. Without my other shoulder coming off the floor. So it's not this movement where I roll all the way up and roll all the way up there. I have to keep the shoulder down. Okay, let's do 3 to each side of this. So, bend one knee, lift it up, bring it over as far as you can without lifting your shoulders, scoop it back round. Other side, lift up as far as you can go, and round. Good, again, up. Oh, it's a good one. Good, we're halfway. Up and over. Round, last 2. Come over here, swing the leg back to the start. Last 1, bend, lift, over, and stop there. Whew, all right. Well, I find that one tricky anyway. Okay, let's do 1 more round of these same exercises. So, remember we've got the scapular push-up and lifting the hips, okay? This time though, we're going to do 8 of them.
So choose where you want to start, knees on the ground, off the ground, or straight legs. Okay, I'm going to start here. Ready? Let's go. One scapular push up, like that, and then we raise up this way as far as you can go. Back to the start. Squeeze, push, slide back. Good. That's the first version. Remember, you can also try it like this. Squeeze, push. Try and get those heels nice and close to the floor. Number 4 on this exercise. Squeeze, push. Coming over. Number 5, good. Number 6. 2 to go, guys. Push. And the last one. Push. And heading back. Great. Okay. What was the second one? Oh yeah, Superman. Okay, so it's one arm and one leg at the same time. Or alternate arms and legs. 4 to each side. Ready? Let's go. One arm, one leg. And back. Other side. Keep your balance. Go about halfway. 6, try not to rotate. 7, last one. And number 8. Good. Okay, the last one, that crazy one where we're trying to get your foot to touch your hand. Okay, so onto your front. Arms straight out to the side here. Okay, let's bend one foot. Lift it up, bring it over. Try not to lift this arm up. And round. So it's working with a rotation through your lower back and your hips. We're doing 4 to each side. That was number 3 out of 8. Number 4, we're halfway. 2 to each side. Yep, good. Keep going. Try and get as much rotation through your lower back as you can. Last one. And rest. Good. All right, guys. So we've got 3 exercises to go. Okay. So all of these you'll be lying on your back for it. Okay. It's nice. You get to lie down. Exercise number 1. You're going to need your heels on the floor. And what we're going to do is relax your neck, hands out to the side. We're going to push your hips up, but we're going to straighten one leg, and then I'm going to move it out to the side so it's closer to the camera, maybe you can see, whilst keeping my hips up and trying not to drop them down, rotating them. So we keep level, and then I bend it, put it on the floor, the other leg straightens and then goes out. Now it's going that way without dropping the hips. Down, up, out, back, down, okay? So we're keeping the hips up the whole time. Push your heels into the floor. Squeeze your bum muscles, okay? What we're gonna do here, 3 to each side on this one, okay? So nice and slow. Let's pick your hips up, squeeze the bum muscles, straighten one leg, out a little to the side, and down. That was it. Straighten, go out, there, down. Now keep an eye out that you're not just dropping your hips down like that. We're going out straight to the side, and we're staying upright. There, out, down. Last one each side. Squeeze your bum. And the last one here. Out and down. Good. That's the first one of this little threesome. Little Tuesday threesome. Okay. Exercise 2 is mostly for your stomach. Make sure your lower back is completely on the floor. None of this space going on here or arching your back. We're going to have your hands straight up here, shoulders just a little off the ground. Okay, so tensing your stomach. We take one arm out and one leg, bring it back. There and back, okay? 6 to each side of these guys. Tension in your stomach is the most important thing here. All right, let's go for it. Tense it up, go out and back. So even when your leg is extended, you're not lifting your lower back off the floor. With none of this, okay? We keep tight. Now the other two, the arm and leg that are not going anywhere, make sure they're not going anywhere. They've got to be pointing straight up the whole time. Keep going. Keep control. We've got 2 more to go. And the last one. And relax there. Very good. Okay, now the last exercise we're going to do today is very similar to the one you did on your face, rolling with the legs. But this time we're on your back. So we have one straight leg. I'm going to use my left leg straight. I'm going to kick my right leg up in the air. I'm going to bring it over towards this hand here. Okay, as far as I can. Again, this shoulder, the one you can't see over here, is trying to stay on the floor. And then I circle it back round. Lift up nice and straight. I come over, keep my left arm on the floor, and circle back round. Okay, with me now guys, we're going to do 3 more to each side. Lift up straight first, and then we come straight over to the side. Ugh. So the idea with this one is you feel it right round the side of your bum, maybe in your lower back a little as well. Up, so right in there. Oh yes, 1 more to each side. Lift up, over, circle back round. Last one, lift up, over, oh, circle back round. Great work guys. Okay, we've got 1 more round of those 3 exercises and then we're done for today. Okay, so this one, glute bridge, lifting one leg, taking it out, back in, down, other leg. Okay, 6 of these to each side, guys. Relax your neck, hands to the side, pick your hips up, straighten one leg, take it straight out to the side, back in, down. Straighten the other leg. 1 of each done. Out as far as you can feel comfortable without twisting. Remember, we're trying not to drop the hips, either one side or both sides of them. So you have to keep pushing into the floor with those heels. Good, that's number 3 to each side done. Number 4. And number 4. Good, we've got 2 to go to each side. Squeeze your bum muscle. Keep pushing into the floor with your heel. Straight out there. Good, keep the tension. Last 1 of each side. Out and back, down. Last one. There. A little bit of tension in your stomach here. There, back and down. Good. Okay, lower back on the floor. Knees up here, hands up here. Right arm and left leg, left arm and right leg. Let's go. Out and back, out and back. Good, tension in your stomach. Let's go. We're doing 6 on each side here. Now if you're finding it a little easy, you can do both arms and one leg, both arms and one leg. Okay, that's up to you. I'm going to show you the rest on this version. Good, so you notice I'm coming up a little bit higher on this one. Good, I've lost count though. 2 more to go, I think. Good. Okay, and then the last one was that stretch. So straighten your legs, arms straight out to the side. Just lift one leg up. We're going to bring it over as far as you can. Feel a stretch around the side there. Whoa, you can check out my feet. Bad camera angle here. Over the top there. Keep this arm down, my left arm in this case. Round, up, over. As far over as you can. Trying to reach this hand. Swing back round. There. So your shoulders stay still, but your legs and hips twist. Keep going. Up, over. Oh, 1 more to each side, guys. Lift up, over, round. Last one, lift up, over, and round. There we go, guys. All right, so that last one that we did just there. That's a really good one to do. if you've got the space and you feel comfortable doing that at the office or at home, whatever. Really good one, just for the side of your bum muscle there. But any of them, good to do throughout your work day, just to loosen you up a little bit, get some of those posterior chain, the back chain of muscles working. Yeah, and that's really good for helping back pain and shoulder pain and those kind of things. Great, guys. That was it for today. Me again on Thursday for some crazy ass cardio. So join me for that one if you want your pulse up nice and high. But yeah, see you again next week. All right, stay safe and stay healthy. See you guys.